Well, hello everyone, once again from the Skizzlecraft SMP server. My name is RedWolf416. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Just wanted to let you know that this build is mostly done. We are going to take care of a few little bits of accents here and there on the outside and just make sure everything is looking correct. But after that, it's just going to be kind of open as to what we're doing. Maybe I'll give you a tour of the build here. So just looking at this, I am thinking that on this underside, I am going to need to put some fence posts there, give a little bit more structure, kind of like what we have on this side here, which I have a fence gate that is standing closed there that I need to open up. Let's see, what do I have as far as temporary block? Let's go ahead and just use the sandstone. Reach it from here? Yeah, there we go. That'll work. We'll just put this back. Okay, so I need some dark oak fence posts and some dark oak fence gates. Let's head down to our little secret basement here. And see what we can find. All my wood is in here. Here we go. There's some fence gates. Take some planks and we'll take a little bit of wood too. Okay. So we're just going to craft up a few things here. Hopefully it'll be enough to get done what we need to do. I'm probably going to need a few more than 9 though. Let's just tell you what. Let's take a stack worth. And then we'll do half a stack here. See what we can get from that. And then let's get a few more sticks going. And make a few more gates. I might need more than 7. Seven to 11. That should work. Sounds like that would be a good convenience store. We'll go ahead and put this stuff back. Hopefully I don't have to come back here. Oh, and I have some iron I need to put away, but where do I want to put that? Just put it right there for now. And close up shop here. There we go. And of course I ditched my temporary blocks and I didn't grab any dirt. So we'll just grab some sandstone again. And now let's take a look at what, oops, sorry, dead end. Let's take a look over here. And what do we have there? We have fence gate, fence post, fence gate. Let's try and match that on the other side if we haven't already. Yeah, it looks like we have. So let's do something similar over here and see how that looks. I'm actually not going to need to get any temporary blocks out, I don't think. Fence post. And not where I wanted to put that. So I hope everyone is doing well this evening. If you're watching this at a later date, it is, what is it, Tuesday evening for me. And yeah, it's about 9:30 at night here. Just gonna do a little relaxing stream. I might take you out to see where my base claim is. Okay, let's see. Let's do one more of those there, and let's put one more fence gate there. Let's see what this looks like from a distance. Might take you out to where my base claim is going to be, and maybe try and get an idea of how we want to build things out there. All right, I like that. Let's go over to the chimney side and see what we can add there, and then maybe we'll figure out a way to add some rails there. I might do it similar to the balcony up here. I may actually be taking off the fence posts there and adding more copper trap doors all the way around. I think that might look a little bit better. Not sure what that's going to look like on here. I can't fit a copper trap door right here because I already have this dark oak trap door right there. So we'll have to play around with it a little bit. We might keep the fence rails up there and leave the copper for the stairs. As you can see here, I've also got a little bit of a forge going on. That would be for the farrier. I need to set up an anvil and maybe a couple other things. Maybe the anvil will go here, but I think it needs to be more in the center for him to work around. So maybe we'll put it like right in here, standing up on a pedestal or something like that. But let's go over to the chimney side of this. Eat some nom-noms while we're on our way. So I think up here is where we need it to be a fence gate. Maybe. Can I reach? I don't think I can reach that high. All right, fine. That's good. The other thing I want to do is I have it all blackened here because of the soot and stuff. I want to blend this a little bit more. I'm not sure what I can use for that. Maybe the muddy mangrove roots. And then I also want to make this side here, at least at this opening, I want it to be a little bit more of the deep slate, just to make it look like that blackened state from the fire has just kind of, I don't know, bled out or something into that area. It's just kind of spread. But we'll get to that after we finish with these fence gates and fence posts. This is working out nicely. I didn't want a fence post right next to that because of the way it would connect. That's looking pretty good there. I'm happy with that. Now, I might need to put some fence posts up there. Let me see what we've got on this side. Yeah. So you can see I've got this up here. I'm not going to put a lantern on the other side. It's not necessary. And then the other thing I got to do is decorate the garden box on the other side, the window box. But it looks like I got to go have some sleepy time really quick. So it has been a bit of a crazy week for me. Let's see here. I said it was Tuesday. Last Tuesday, a week ago, my electricity provider, my power company, informed me that they needed to shut off my power on Thursday. So that would be this past Thursday for 6 hours starting at 9 a.m. for some maintenance. For those of you who don't know this, I work from home, which means I need to be able to have my computer running, I need to have internet, and having my power shut off. I understand maintenance is necessary occasionally, but having my power shut off for that long, they said it was going to be for 6 hours. Having my power shut off for that long was really, it was right in the middle of my workday. It was really going to make it difficult for me to do my job that day. So I spoke with my employer and I scheduled that time off. I figured, well, if the power is going to be off, I'm not going to be able to do any work. And so I scheduled that day off and I figured, oh, that'll be a nice little vacation day, but I powered down my computer and everything, and then it was supposed to happen at 9 a.m. The power down was, and it didn't. I kept waiting. I kept waiting. I kept waiting, and they never shut off the power the entire day. So I took the day off unnecessarily. Was a little bit bent out of shape about that. I called and filed an official complaint, told them my situation, that I worked from home and that was lost wages. And they basically said, oops, oh well, too bad. Not really even an apology. And yeah, so that was that. So I made sure when I was in that call to ask them, I said, well, since it didn't happen today, is it going to happen in the future? Like, can I expect another power outage or supposed power outage? And they looked and they said, no, I think that there's nothing scheduled. And I said, okay, that's fine. Good, nothing scheduled. Guess they didn't need to do it after all. And then I get a notification on the very next day. So here it is, Friday now at this point. The notification is on Tuesday, which would be today. Tuesday, we need to shut off power at your house starting at 9 a.m. for 6 hours for maintenance. So basically they decided that since they didn't get it done on the previous Tuesday, they needed to get it done on today. Well, I do own a generator, and so my father-in-law helped me get it set up today, and yesterday we actually spent over an hour figuring out what all my circuit breakers were and which ones needed to be tripped in order to... I'm missing my lights. In order to keep my computer running, keep my internet running so that I could keep working rather than having to take yet another day off. And luckily we were able to get that set up and all squared away. And got it up and running before they actually shut off the power. And you know what? They followed through this time. My power company, they followed through and they actually did what they said they were going to do. And do I not have any more frog lights? Looks like a trip to the industrial world. Yeah. So for 5.5 hours today, I had my internet up and running, and I had my computer up and running, and I had my refrigerator and my freezer still keeping things cold. And that's how I spent my work day. I was a little bit off the grid with my generator running noisily outside, but it all worked out, and I didn't have to miss out on work hours today. Oops, wrong direction. I need to go to the industrial place. Oh no, the Froglight farm. I need to go to the Nether for that. So yeah, that was my day today. It was frustrating a week ago, but it all worked out. And I am back on the grid. Froglight farm. I am not sure if it's down this tunnel or if it's on a different tunnel. Not that one. Froglights. In other news, I don't mean this to sound like it's just a gripe session, but in other news, I sort of threw out my back on Friday, and it has been spazzing out on me all weekend, including today. So if you hear some grunts and groans, it's just me trying to find a better position to sit in because of my back. Don't get old, kids. It's a trap. Oh yeah, that's my tunnel. I think I've checked all of them. I don't see the Froglight Farm. So let's oops, not what I want to do. Let's mosey on over to the shopping district. How about that? All right, now let's see if we can find where the Froglights are in the shopping district. Slime and tadpoles, sorted items. Nope. Let's see. Oh, leather goods. Micra. And see blocks that glow. Well, that might be interesting. Let's see here. 2805 676. Not that one. Random fox wares. I wonder if this is it. Potions. Froglights. All variants free. Awesome. Let's just get some verdant ones. Thank you, Lavender Fox. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Didn't have to break out the diamonds after all. Not the right chest. There we go. What's in here? Oh. Alright. Well, I gotta say, night comes fast here. Barely got any shopping done. Just got stuck in my room there. Let's just do this the easy way here. There we go. That's a little better. Now, I was thinking about changing the color of these stairs. I'm not so sure right now. We're just going to leave them how they are for now. Yay, Joel and Lizzie. And baby. Alright. Let's get rid of... Well, not get rid of, but let's drop off our lights and let's drop off our moss carpet. And then let's see about getting some railing on those stairs. Just put the moss carpet in there for now. Lights can go up here. Now, we need some kind of railing, which means we need our copper. Left my ender chest upstairs. I like that door. I'm so happy I was able to get that to work out. Sorry, excuse me for the coughing. I failed at breathing. Alright, let's see. Copper. There we go. There's some. 7 might be enough. Let's make another. Another 2 should be good. Maybe after this... Oh, waste of a rocket. Maybe after this we can... If she's not watching the stream, maybe we can sneak up on Summer and have some shenanigans or something. But let's take care of these rails first and maybe the anvil platform. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 8, 9, 10. I am gonna need more of these things. Man, these go fast. Okay. Tell you what. Let's keep it a mix like this, like we have on the ones up here. I'm gonna need my temporary blocks here. I'm probably not going to need... Well, it would look better if it's there. We'll see what the rest looks like first. Summer has not responded in the chat regarding my idea to prank her, or at least to sneak up on her, so she might not be watching. Which is good for us. That means we can get up to some shenanigans. Okay, that looks weird not having it continue all the way down. So we're just going to do that. And we need one more. All right, I'll go get more copper. Oh, I did it too soon. There we go. Let's see, we'll put the dirt away. Put that away. All right, let's finish this out right here. There we go. All right. that matches the deck up there, or the balcony. I think that's pretty good. I'm happy with the way this looks. I'm very satisfied with this build. Yes, there can be more details put in. In fact, let me just put this in here for right now. And let's put my temporary blocks away. Actually, what I should have done is I should have grabbed a stack of dirt. But let's see here. Does this help blend that a little bit better? I'm not convinced about are these not directional? I don't think these are directional. They are. Oh, awesome. Okay. Not convinced about this thing right here. Let's just put a little bit more muddy roots in there. I need something in between. And I'm not sure what color value will work right there. Maybe I should get some iron ore from the resource world. Like some deep slate iron ore. Pepper that in there. That would look like there's some bits of iron there. We'll have to play around with that. Right now, we got other stuff I need to do. So, some kind of a stand right here. And the anvil, which the anvil might be in here. Not there. The anvil is not, but you know what is in here? Oh, there's the anvil. It was a little bit damaged. Let's go with a nice new anvil. What I don't have in here now is a crafting table. Something that probably should be in here. Kind of close to the fire. Honestly, look better over in here somewhere. I don't know where to put it, so this is where it's going for right now. Alright, we'll just put that there for now. And I kind of want it here. I might... Man, would it look weird to have 4 anvils on there? No, I think right there is where the anvil needs to go. Yeah, I'm just going to put it there for now, but I feel like it needs more to make it stand out. Maybe if I can make it so that there's some tools hanging or something like that. But yeah, so does the forging here, or I should say the heating up, hammering and forging here, comes over here to dunk. All right, that should be all right. All right, let's see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to at this point. I could also take you the long trek to my starter build. Let me pick up my ender chest because I'm gonna want that. I might have left one out there, but I don't remember. Not my starter build, I'm sorry, my main base claim. Maybe before we head out to do any adventuring, maybe we need to sleep one more time. We'll just come up here. What I need to do also is I would like to get some banners that say like stable or something like that, or I don't know, there's 15, no, there's 25 blocks there. And I could do the whole name. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I could do the whole stable name with room to spare. Yeah. Let's go get up to no good. Let's see. I believe Summer is in the West Tunnel. Make sure she's actually on still. Yeah. Now, she might be hanging out with some other folks. We'll try her base first. Let's make sure I've got my other bow with me. I don't want to make life too difficult for her. Just looking around, seeing if I can see her name tag anywhere. Something I forgot to mention, the music we are listening to is Stream Beats by Harris Heller. It's DMCA free music. He has playlists on Spotify. And this album is Slaps. So, nice, easy music to listen to. The last couple of times I've been out here to try and sneak up on Summer, I have not seen her out here. Let's see who else is online. She might be hanging out with Tormir or LBB. The life of me, though, I can't remember where LBB lives. So we will go check the books. Is that like four rockets to get down that tunnel? All right. North is where I live. There's me. Come over here to the east tunnel. Maybe that's it. LBB 560. Okay. Opposite end from Summer. Ow. There we go. I recognize this tunnel now. Okay. Before we go in there and possibly get destroyed. Oops. Let's get some more rockets. Let's get that bed ready, but not here in the Nether. Let's just sneakily put this down somewhere. Looking for name tags. I saw one. Okay, I think that's LBB right there. Alright, she's by herself. Ow. Alright, she is not the hupster we're looking for. Let's check the gaming district. There we go. I almost started heading off in the wrong direction. You think with as many players online as there are right now, I would actually be able to find more people. Maybe let's go mess with Tormir. Oh, missed. Is there a way up? Oh, never saw that there before. Okay, looking for Tormir. Let me guess, he's probably in one of the tunnels that I already checked. Let's check down here. Yeah, 338. That looks like him. However, it doesn't say visitors welcome, so maybe I should not. Let's see. Well, Duns is here. Alright, well, you know what I'll do? I will take you down my tunnel. And let's check out my area, see if we can get some inspiration. Oh, I think I went too far. Yeah, that's mine. I need to get some dye on there. All right. You know, Summer is oftentimes asking people to join her for Among Us, and I've never played that game. I actually don't own it. Maybe, just maybe, we should check it out sometime. And maybe I should make this tunnel a little bit taller. so that I can actually fly. As you can see, I intersected a nether fortress here. We are still in the main world, though. We're not allowed to do anything drastic to the fortress. We're not able to set up farms or anything like that. We can loot any chests that we find in it, but honestly, others had already been there. And then I am in a soul sand valley. All right. Now that we got rid of the scary nighttime, what have we got? Let's just look around. All right, so it's a little valley there, a couple layers of river. Wait a second. I thought I had... Oh, there it is. I flew right past it. Bed set up. Yeah. What do I have here? All right, just stuff from digging my tunnel. Not a whole lot exciting going on there. You can see right up there in the distance, I do have an old jungle temple. I have raided that already. Let's go up to the great big square in the sky. See if we can still see the ground from up here. Get an idea what we want to do. Now, we can sort of see the sky. Got a lava pit down there. Looks like we might have a fairly deep cave. That is the lake there with the coral. There's no caves there, but I did see one over here. Okay. Yay, that was fun. Thought I saw a cave from up there, but now I'm not so sure. Not so sure of what I saw. Ah, there it is. Make sure we're not gonna fall. No sense in digging out sand with an axe. So what have we got going on down here? Curious about this. This is going to be an interesting cave system, possibly. Hopefully we don't get any creepers surprising us. There's one there, but that is a nifty cave system right there. We might have to find some way to incorporate that. Let's change our bow out. Oh. That was a good looking cave, but I did not have my shield ready. I did not feel like dealing with a skeleton with an enchanted bow. There you are. I should get some torches ready. That would be a zombie. Yeah, maybe I'm a little bit of a scaredy cat sometimes, but I am not that great at PvE sometimes, so I've already had at least one instance where I nearly lost all my good gear thanks to getting in over my head, and I don't feel like doing that again. You're okay. I'm not going to hurt you. In fact, I should probably see if I could name you. Do I have a name tag in here? I do not, but I have almost the next best thing. I don't need any. Do this. Do this. Let's just make a name tag here really quick. Nope. I thought there was a way to craft these. Oh, don't tell me it's like 3 pieces of string. We might not have that. We might not have that resource pack. I thought we did. Alright, I'll have to get a name tag in a different way. Not in that one. I know I've got one. We'll take that. Nope, that's the summer box. No. I'm going to go through every single one of my shulker boxes to find this name tag. Only to find that I probably don't have it anymore. Oh, this is almost getting comical now. There we go. Not frustrating at all. I will have to organize all this again sometime in the near future. Make sure I'm actually using my silk pick. Oh, what should we name this guy? How about Armand? I think that's how you spell it. That's how I'm going to spell it. See if he's still there. There you are. There we go. Now let's keep you safe with some of this. See if this will do it. Can I move you? I can. Awesome. No, no, no. Come on. Come on. Why are you suddenly not shy of me? Oh. Wow, you're almost as bad as a villager. Okay, we're going to have to dig a hole instead. Let me guess, it's getting to be night. Sorry, Armand. I gotta sleep. Oh, I missed it. All right. This. We'll get a few more of these. Just so that we can make it look a little bit nicer. Ooh, I gotta be careful. I am almost outside the boundary here. I can't dig too much more right there. So now let's see here. Can I get the scoop? Is that what it's called? Yes. Wow. Only 3? And 4. And the brush is gone. Well, that's expensive. But I think I might have enough to make dog armor now. Maybe? Oh, I need one more. Well, he'll drop one eventually. I already have some dog armor. Well, that was a fun little distraction there. Maybe we'll... Oh... I picked up my rocket box, didn't I? We are almost empty on this thing, which is good. Because then I can use it for something else. I can rename it and use it for something else. So I already have another rocket box. Alright. Well, let's head back to the main area. See if we can find anybody else really quick to hang out with. You know what I could do? No, that is not what I could do. There we go. There we go. Let's just do this and hope we don't run into lava. Now that I've got all of the floor in, because there were a couple of pitfalls in there, I can just kind of run along and do this, as long as I don't run into lava. Or that. We're getting into a large open area here with a ghast up there. Oh, I missed him. Alright, well, I guess we'll let that ghast be. Just making this tunnel a little bit taller. I know this does bring the risk of Enderman being able to be in the tunnel, but this also makes it so I might be able to fly my elytra very carefully down the tunnel and make this just a little bit faster. Ooh, glowstone. I'll need that eventually. You know, I honestly forgot to look at how far out I am that way. This is going to be a bit of a long tunnel. I am a big fan of the shroom lights. I don't have a hoe on me, though. This will be a little bit slow going through here. I am a big fan of the orange color of the shroom lights. Am I working on my nether tunnel? Summer asks. Sorry if I didn't see that earlier, Summer. Sort of yes, sort of no. I'm making it so that I can at least fly down it at breakneck speeds so that I can splat at the other end. No, I mean, yes and no. I'm not ready to start really digging it out yet, but I just wanted to show the stream the area where my main base claim is, and just kind of getting an idea of what there was there. There's actually a pretty big cave system under it that extends far beyond the borders of my base claim, so I'm gonna have to be careful as to how much I build in there. But it was, I flew down there, things got a little bit hairy, a little bit too monstery for me. But, so I figured on my way back I would just dig out this and make it about 3 blocks tall. I think that's enough for me to be able to fly. Oh, that startled me. I thought that was lava. Yeah, I want to make it so that it's just tall enough for me to be able to fly. I'm going to test it out here in just a second. But yeah, for the most part, the tunnel is still unsafe. Ah, like that. Splat. But at least I can get up and down it quicker. I am at 416. Wondering how far I was going to have to go when I build this tunnel. That's much easier to get up and down. So, Summer, what are you up to this evening? Maps. Mind if I come see what you're working on? He says, I don't care, or IDC. All right, awesome. Nighttime. I'm scared of the dark. All right, let me go back to my house here and reset my spawn. Just put some goodies in there for now. Okay. Map world east. All right. Over this way. Of course, now I can't really play pranks on you, Summer, since you know I'm coming. Even if I try and sneak up on you, you're going to see me coming since you're watching. Ooh. How far east am I heading? Oh, here we go. Hi.
Hello. That's what I got done so far.
Let me see here. I gotta turn you up a bit. All right, there we go. Oh, nice. Oh, you got Doc. Wow. I like. Who you working on now?
Etho, almost done.
Okay.
Yep. Been doing it for 2 days.
Yeah.
It's carpet map, so like it's not super hard, but it's just so many carpets.
Yeah.
And then going through so much dye because I have to re-dye different ones and re-dye ones I don't have. Yeah.
Wow.
It's not for the weak, I'll tell you that, especially those 3D ones like that over there.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, totally.
That's all LBB. I can't do that.
Doesn't.
I tried.
Yeah, don't the
and
3D ones, don't they make it so like every block has 4 shades or something like that?
Pretty much, yeah.
Wow.
Like I tried to do it with I was gonna do the Among Us one that I did in 3D, but I got to the point where I just nope. I think I got like right here with going up and down and up and down.
Mm.
And I was like, nope, I'm done.
And this is all like all your resources are gathered through survival means, right? It's not like the map world isn't a creative world.
No. Nope, it's all survival.
Wow.
Gather. Now
Yeah.
you don't lose hunger or anything over here in the map world. Like you regen over here.
Okay, that's nice.
But yeah, you have to bring all your gatherings over.
Right. So like if you're doing a crazy map like LBB does with like all the different blocks for all the different shades, that's she must just spend all her time over here.
Yeah, have you seen the new ones that she's did?
Was it the ones you gave me last
For the
time, or are there
Life
more new
series?
ones?
There's the Life series ones.
Yes, I did see that. In fact, I've got the one with Joel and Lizzie and Baby hanging up in my build now. So.
Well, she did 5 new ones for the past life.
Well, I'll have to check that out when I leave here.
Yeah,
I think I might have them.
Like all the groups.
Yeah, I do have those.
I don't know what she's going to work on next. I know that those 5, and then the ones with Lizzie, Joel, and the baby, and the one with Lizzie and the snail, it's all done by the same artist. She just takes their artwork and puts it into map form.
Yeah. Only.
Yeah,
she only does that. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's definitely a talent there.
Yeah, it's all just, I do it with schematics.
Okay.
Which LBB is like the queen at showing you how to do schematics. So
yeah,
if you want to learn stuff like that with building, definitely talk to her.
Yeah, I think what I want to do is eventually I'm going to make like a 2 map, like vertical 2 maps of my my Red Wolf logo. Like there's a way of doing it. Let's see here, on a banner using like a creeper head, but it is, I mean, it's super pixelated. So I think I just want to make a couple of maps of it and have that in place of a banner.
Yeah, I know that you can put it to your shield too.
Will it be a high resolution then if you do that?
That I'm not for sure of. I know that you can stick banners on shields.
Right, and that actually drops the resolution down even more.
Yeah, I think so.
So
most definitely.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yeah, I'll eventually, when I get all these done, they'll be up in the boat thing up there when you first come in.
Okay.
So it's time consuming, and then I start I got the next 4 days of work, so like it's in between work.
Wait, Skizz isn't up here. I thought you already did him.
I do have him, but it's not carpet. He's up there. I've got him up there in the map boat already.
Okay.
But I'm debating if I want to redo it with just carpet or leave it the way I got it.
Okay.
Which I'll probably just leave it the way I got it. But yeah, I have like 900 more sheets of carpet to lay, and Etho is done.
Oh wow. So, how many chunks is a map?
Chunks.
8 by 8. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Plus, you're doing this. I don't know, what would you call that pattern? Like the pixelated pattern to get the in between colors.
There's a website that I found that as well. Just take what I did is I saved a copy of their headshots.
Right.
To my computer, put it in that website, and it auto puts it into a schematic for you.
Oh, interesting.
So, like, I didn't pick any of this. This is all what the website picked.
Interesting. Could you, like on Discord, could you send me the link to that website? Because that would be really good for making my logo and a map art.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Let me
I mean, it doesn't have to be right this second, but
News today. No, you're fine. Yeah, put up again. No, it's not my internet. So, copy. There you go.
thank you. Let me see. Oh, perfect. Thank you. I will have to check that out.
Yeah, all you gotta do is just, when you're in there, just hit pick image, and then whatever image you want to put in there. Now, if on the left-hand side, you can select yourself,
Okay.
or you can do where it says presets, you can select where it selects you everything, carpet, or like even a grayscale type.
Oh, wow.
And then with your staircasing on the right-hand side, if you want to do 2D like what I'm doing, you need to off to where it's 2D.
Okay.
Or if you're going to do a 3D, do the valley. Because that's what LBB, she said a valley is much easier to do.
Okay.
But like I said, I mean, it's a lot of work for a 3D.
Yeah.
That's not, and I'm the weak. So.
Cool.
That's what I've been doing the last couple of days.
Yeah, I didn't know where you were. I was like, I was on a few days ago, not streaming or anything, just on, and I was trying to hunt you down just to harass you and pop you with an arrow or something, but I couldn't find you anywhere.
Anytime.
Now I know where to come find you.
I know that is that might have been the day that we all had a death loop.
Oh no. Oh yes. Well, I did see that. I did come in at the very end of that, but yeah, what was going on with that? I was scared to join you guys.
Iz and I just decided to go LBB.
Oh, okay.
So, yep. And then, yeah, we got attacked.
Yeah. She was showing you the errors of your ways.
Pretty much, yep.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Well, cool. Yeah, this was a little bit of a aimless stream this time, but I wanted to get another stream going. Just like I only had a few details to put on my build. I think my spawn build is mostly done. Like it's got maybe 5% left to go, but that's not something I can. Like it's time to move on to other things to focus on. So I think I'm going to be starting to head towards my main claim here in a little bit. I mean, not tonight, but in the next stream or two to start working on mapping stuff out over there.
Yeah, I haven't done I need to do a spawn build. I have not done a spawn build yet.
Yeah.
Like I came in and found what I wanted.
Right.
And I even moved from where I was, so
yeah.
Like I didn't start doing anything. I just found something that I liked better.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I may be taking off a little bit more than I can chew. I'm not used to building in desert, but my base claim is nothing but desert. I mean, it's got a corner of jungle, so there'll be some nice colors over there, but yeah.
Let's bring some color to the desert.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I plan on like it's got a lake right in the middle of it that has a bunch of coral in it. So I'm going to kind of make it a bit of a desert oasis there. So nice. Definitely bringing in some grass and trying to build some palm trees and stuff, but that is going to be new territory for me.
Yeah, I'm debating what I wanted, tearing down the mountains to the mine are,
Oh yeah.
and debating if I want to do anything else with it or not. I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm kind of at a building block, which is why I've been over here.
Yeah. A little bit of building ADD or building procrastination.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I I think too far. There we go. I'm used to items and rotating 8 times, so I started clicking too many times. All right. Well, I think I'm gonna head back to my spawn. It's almost time for my stream to be over, so. But I just thought I'd drop by and say hi, see what you're working on.
No problem. Anytime.
Yeah. Do you have a good couple of days off?
I did. I don't want to go back.
Oh yeah. Is that tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 to 11.
Yeah. Were you on earlier when I was explaining what happened? Like, were you watching the stream earlier when I was explaining what happened with my power company?
No, I wasn't. What happened?
Oh my gosh. So last week, early in the week, they notified me to say that the power to my house was going to be shut off for like 6 hours during the middle of the day for maintenance. They've been putting in a lot of, like, replacing a lot of power poles out where I live. And so that was going to happen on Thursday. And so I requested the time off from work. I shut down my computer. I unplugged everything to protect against surges and stuff like that. They never shut off the power the entire day. So I filed a complaint with them, mentioning lost wages. And they were like, oh, whoops. And that was about it. And I asked them when I filed the complaint, I said, is there going to be any other, since you didn't turn off the power this time, is there going to be another day in the future where you're going to do it? He said, nope, nothing scheduled. The very next day, they notified me and said that they were going to shut it off today, this Tuesday. And so luckily I have a generator, but I had never tried hooking it up and trying to do work with it. So my father-in-law helped me out yesterday and today, and we figured out what circuits were needed and how to get the generator hooked up. And this morning, before the scheduled time for the power company to shut stuff down, we got my house running off the generator, so I didn't have to take time off work again. And they did actually shut off the power this time for 5.5 hours. So,
oh my god!
Luckily, no hours lost this time. But it was still, it all worked out in the end. But it was so frustrating last week.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that. It'd be kind of irritating if they didn't say anything about whatever.
Yeah, and they didn't. The day that they didn't shut off power, there was no notification that oh, it turns out we don't need to do it after all today, but it'll be a later date. No, it's just no communication.
Jeez.
Yeah. Good times. But at least they did it today, so hopefully they won't be doing it again next week.
Right? I know the only we're having is our internet, and I think we're gonna have to switch here at the hotel. I think we're gonna end up going fiber.
Okay.
Because we don't have that right now, and it's been horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of live out in the country for the longest time. It's just like you get one internet and that's it.
Yep.
But I actually just had somebody knock on my door the other day saying that they were bringing fiber to our neck of the woods, and so I took some information so that I could look at it.
Yeah, fiber's great.
Yeah.
I'll be glad when get his next month.
Nice. All right. Well, I better head off. But it was good to see you.
Don't have too much fun.
Oh, you know me. I'm gonna go to bed after this.
Yeah, I'm not that far behind.
Yeah. All right. Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye. Oh, that was fun. Always good to see Summer. Missed. All right, now I'm really going. Well, I think it is time to head back to spawn and see if there's any last little details that I need to put on this house. But honestly, it's getting to be less and less, because I think it is more and more done. Maybe let's take a screenshot here of this. Let people on the server know that it is open. Or if anybody needs a place to stay or a place to keep their horse. All right. Well, I'm gonna take all that off. We can put that back on. Well, I just wanted to thank everyone for joining me. This was another fun stream. I greatly enjoyed y'all joining me for this, and I hope you all have a good rest of your evening. I look forward to seeing you all in the next one, hopefully just a little bit later this week. But y'all take care, and as Skizzleman says, be good to each other. I will see you next time.